And hello, all you lovely people out there. How are you doing? I'm Kate Hill, and I am here to give you the best, unbiased and honest commentary about our property markets, along with fantastic hints and tips. So stay tuned for all your property news. Getting straight into it. Housing Industry Association says that Australia's residential building boom looks set to continue into 2022, with new figures revealing 191,000 properties will be built next year. They say that 2022 will be one of the best years on record, although not at the same level of 2021, which experienced a huge surge as a result of the home builder stimulus. They say that we will be doing 120,000 next year, and it is still one of the better years on record. Victoria is expected to have the largest number built, with a forecast 37,000 new homes, followed by New South Wales with 25,000, Queensland at 24,000, WA 20,000. There are 9,000 homes expected to be built in South Australia in 2022, followed by Tasmania with 2,500, the ACT 1.2 thousand, and the Northern Territory's 610. SQM research figures reveal that the national vacancy rate has hit a 10-year low, with new figures revealing it has dropped to just 1.6%, but with 6 of the 8 capital cities well below that level. The total number of vacancies in October was 56,900 properties, which is down from 59,000 properties in September. Vacancy rates are lowest in Hobart at just 0.4%, while they're below 1% in Perth, Adelaide, Canberra and Darwin, slightly above 1% in Brisbane. Sydney, 2.6%, Melbourne 3.3% have the highest vacancy rates, but they are still really low. In the CBD, 7.5% in Sydney, 8% in Melbourne, which is quite high. SQM say that the last time the national vacancy rate dropped so low was March 2011. Vacancy rates are still very tight in most regional centres, and sometimes have absolutely no vacancies at all. Concerns that future interest rate rises will dampen property market activity have been quashed by the Property Investment Professionals of Australia, PIPA, research. The PIPA analysis of 5 periods of increasing cash rate movement since 1994 shows that house prices continue to rise even after rate rises. The PIPA chairman says that it is usually affordability constraints, economic conditions and consumer sentiment that affect property prices. They also say that there has been a lot of speculation in the past 18 months, isn't there always, that the historic low interest rates in Australia are what is driving property prices so high. There are clearly a number of factors at play, including some buyer hysteria, but one of the main reasons for booming market conditions is easier access to credit, which was simply not the case 2 years ago when rates were also very low. And there was a lack of supply, with many sellers reluctant to sell their properties. Now, following on from that, the Reserve Bank of Australia does not think equally that an interest rate rise will have a detrimental impact on borrowers across Australia. The RBA told a parliamentary hearing that most people pay more off their mortgage than is required, particularly recently, as many households have been spending less during COVID lockdowns, more on properties. They say that people often put that money into offset and redraw mortgage accounts. I'd be one of those. So if rates do eventually rise, they won't have to raise their repayments because they have already paid off more than they needed to. While the RBA doesn't think there is an overall shortage of housing in Australia, they do say that there are some things that can be done to make the markets more responsive. These include speeding up planning system to reduce general inefficiencies, improving transport infrastructure, and lowering the cost of new construction. Now, as always, I will keep you posted on all things property from around Australia as our year progresses. It's nearly over, can you believe it? Don't forget to just hit the subscribe button, give me a little like if you're enjoying the free content, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.